Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Introspective, and welcome back to the salt-inducing moves of Smash 4, the series designed to showcase all of the attacks that piss us off the most. In the first episode, I showcased some of the moves that make me salty in particular, but you all left so many comments describing all the ones that you guys hate that I just had to showcase some of those comments today. So, this episode is featuring the fans, and with that being said, let's get started. Extreme Kiwi says Corrin's F Smash and counter. Now Corrin's F Smash has a lot of range, it has pretty good cooldown, you can use it in 3 different directions, when charging it has a separate hitbox that can combo into F Smash, it has a tipper sweet spot, it covers a lot of ledge options, and overall it's pretty safe on shield. So it is a very good F Smash, and I can see why people get annoyed by it if they use a character that doesn't have the best spacing or approach options, because it can stuff them out, especially on flat stages. But it's Corrin's counter that generally pisses people off the most. Now before it was nerfed, it was a 1.3 times damage multiplier. It's been nerfed down to 1.2 times damage, but it's the 90-degree angle in which it sends your opponent that makes it extremely powerful and hard to DI. And it makes opponents really wary, they have to play around the counter, especially at kill percentages, and overall, if you're not safe against Corrin, counter is a guaranteed way that you're going to get killed by them. Bennett Hofflin says Lemons, Gordo, Thunderbolt, Shield Breaker or Tipper in general, Mewtwo's Confusion, Corrin counter, getting spiked by Mac, Villager Tree to Cheering Taunt combo, Zelda Sweet Spots, Yoshi's Egg, Ryu's Down Air Strings, Pac-Man Hydrant, Jig's Rest, Shine Spike, Waft, and Peach Stitch Face or Bomb. Dude, do you even enjoy this game? Cause I legitimately can't tell. But he does bring up a few good ones. Getting your shield broken can really be salt-inducing, especially if your opponent styles on you afterwards. I mean, it's one thing to get your shield broken and then die to a full charged F Smash, but when your opponent makes it a point to go above and beyond to make it a memorable highlight, then it makes you feel like a sack of fucking trash. Also, it really sucks to get your shield broken if you main Jigglypuff. Stitch Faces, while not as strong as they were in Melee, are still great for the salty gimps, especially when you pair them with Peach's side taunt. And of course, the bomb pools are also great for the RNG salt. And while I can't say that I've ever been shine spiked in Smash 4, or spiked by a Little Mac, I would assume that it's one of those situations where I would need to buy a new controller. Thank you for all the suggestions, Bennett. Diamond Size says, Rosalina taking your PK Thunder by, get this, pressing the B button, so much skill. Kill me please. Well shit man, I'm not gonna do that last part, but I can understand that that must be incredibly rage inducing when Rosalina takes your recovery away and you just fall to your death. I mean, the Ness Rosalina matchup is debatably the worst in the game, so that's probably a big factor as to why it's absolute cancer. This next suggestion is from Kevin Jackson, who says, the Suckin' Cuck, a term used by Ouija the God to describe inhaling someone with DDD or Kirby, and dragging them down to the pits of hell. Ah yes, an ancient trolling technique. Using Kirby or DDD's neutral B offstage is definitely going to piss off your local Little Mac. Speaking of Little Mac, Body Bag Fresh writes, fucking Little Mac's smash spamming, hate the super armor. Yeah, Mac has really strong and really fast smash attacks, his down and up smashes coming out at frame 10. They all have super armor, which out-prioritize a lot of moves, including other moves with super armor as well. It can be incredibly difficult to contest Lil Mac on stage because of how good his smash attacks are. But if you ever just want to flip the salt on a Mac player, you can always throw them off the stage. My boy Miguel brings up a good point when he says, come on, how can you talk about salt and not talk about Villager's Bowling Ball and Tree? You're absolutely right, man. Using Villager's Bowling Ball to kill your opponent when they're off stage is a great way to make them angry, just as pit players. The tree also has its fair share of rage-inducing capabilities, whether getting hit by it as it sprouts, or getting hit by it as the Villager player chops it down, they absolutely love knowing that they just killed you with a fucking tree. And last but certainly not least, we have Apollo GGM saying, spamming side B with Charizard, about as bitch of a move as it gets. 100% agreed, man. Fuck Flare Blitz, and fuck Charizard mains. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I had a ton of fun reading all of your comment suggestions from the last one, so if you want to be featured in the next episode, go ahead and tell me in the comments section which move you think is worthy of the title of Salt Inducing, and I will pick my favorites to be featured in part 3. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Deuces.